Katie has this friend who's been her best friend for 20 years.
Wow.
Her friend is dying
Right.
and she's in hospital.
She's been ill for over 5 years now.
Is this the end of her life? Are we at the end close or?
I believe so, yes.
Anyway, so you've been helping her husband out, John, a lot. And then you guys have kissed.
We've been each other's rocks, and I think the fact that we've been spending so much time together, the feelings just started.
One kiss or more?
It has only been one kiss.
Yeah.
It was in the car when we were leaving the hospital.
So you just left her deathbed and then you made out in the car.
We did.
But was
Air
it just
out
normal
too much.
conversation, or were you guys like, "Hey, let's make out in the car park"? Or
We did start to express our feelings towards each other, and that's when we both leaned in and kissed. But I guess I'm more confused because it was such a passionate kiss that, like, do I now tell my friend, or do I just hold it to myself and wait?
oh God, that is what a quandary, eh?
See, I have no problem with people getting together when you've lost someone and you find comfort in someone close, you know. But I don't know how you could have done that. Like, I just feel so sorry for her. I can't imagine it. I don't think you should tell her. I think it's such an awful thing.
I don't think you should tell her either. And look, love pops its head up, especially around weird emotion. It happens a lot
Yeah.
more than you'd think. Because why
think
tell
so. It's
someone
so
dying,
hurtful.
hey, here's something else really heartbreaking on top of what you're already going
Yeah.
through?
I just feel really guilty, though.
Yeah, but
I
that
know.
you telling her lifts your guilt, but imagine what it's going to do to her.
It will break her.
I say pump the brakes on
Yep.
all feelings. Tell the guy, listen, I feel super horrible what's happened. If this does happen, nothing's going to happen while she's still alive, and we need to be here for her.
Yeah, exactly.
It's very hard to just push aside feelings when you see this person every single day.
But don't you think you just have to?
You have to.
Don't
You
forget it's
can't-
her husband.
Like, you're saying it's kind of okay to cheat on your friend because she's dying. Like, it wouldn't be okay ever.
Look, it's a tough situation. A lot of people want to talk. Mike has called in.
His judgment is clouded. He's lonely. And, and obviously there's a connection there, but now's not the time.
Mike,
Thanks,
thank you.
Mike.
Really appreciate that. Let's
Yeah.
go to Helen now.
What's pissing me off is that you actually are considering to tell her. That's the bit I'm judging you on. People cheat or get into situations. They pull out the loyalty card after the freaking act and go, oh, now I want to be loyal. Now I want to break people's hearts just to clear my own conscience to go to sleep better
It's
at night.
okay,
That's
Ellen.
freaking
She's
guilty.
upset.
I get it. Listen,
yeah.
I'm
Helen's not.
talking to her like a sister,
Yeah.
Katie. I'm talking like a sister from my heart. Don't tell her.
Tony, a
Hi,
female.
Tony.
Katie, you haven't done anything wrong because I can't imagine what it's like doing this for 5 years. I did this for 4 months for my sister, and it's coming up to 4 years, and I never did anything. Like, I never felt anything romantic towards her husband or anything, but I watched my sister in hospital for the last 2 weeks knowing that she's never going to be... she's never ever going to be able to see her kids grow up. She's never going to be able to go to the wedding. She's never going to be able to do anything like that. And for you to just even consider telling your best friend of 20 years that you've done this, I think it's one of the most selfish things that you could ever do. I understand that you're feeling guilty, but imagine lying in that hospital bed knowing you're not going to be able to see your kids grow up. And you do that to her.
If you're a mother and you're in a hospital and your life is ending and you know you can't see your kids grow up, that is like.
I just don't think you could handle any more sadness. I'll keep
Do you
quiet.
feel like you have a clearer picture of what you're going to do?
Not really. Like, I
it's-
obviously appreciate everyone's advice. I think I just need to just really think this through and really think about how it's going to affect my friends, because that's who I really care about.